What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGHeadQuarters.com, bringing you another Magic Online tutorial. And this, like all my other Magic Online tutorials, have been sponsored by MTGOTraders.com. They are a channel patron, and so I figured this tutorial series would be a great way to introduce you to them, someone that I've used for a long time for buying and selling cards in Magic Online, and they made life a lot easier. So if you play Magic Online or you're thinking about it, make sure you check out their website or their bots, which I'm going to show you in this video. So when you first get into Magic Online, buying and selling cards is totally unintuitive. And I guess I get that because Wizards doesn't want to be the sole provider of cards in the marketplace online, although I would be if I were them. But and so a lot of people ask, like, how the heck do I buy cards? How the heck do I sell cards? So what I like to do is, if I have a bot that I already trust and know, I'll just go directly to them. But in this case, I'll show you some ways to research. So first thing you're going to want to do is go to the trade screen. Now, this is a thing you're going to use to both buy and sell cards in the open market. Now, you can always buy tickets and packs from Wizards here under the store icon. Generally, you need to buy tickets from there at the very least. Now, these are all bots. Okay, you'll hear people talk about bots all the time. But what they really are like vendors. And one particular vendor may have 10 different bots because they want to serve multiple people at a time. And it's hard to know. Like, I see, okay, I can look at this one, MTGO card buying bot. They're paying $7 for Nissa, $8 for Thought-Knot Seer, 64 cents for Dragon Whisperer. But it's totally unrealistic to just scroll through all these and try and find the best price for a card. So what I like to do is use a website called MTGO Wiki Price. Now, I prefer to do business with MTGO traders, but sometimes when you're selling a card, maybe they don't have the best price, and I think it's okay to look for that. So if I wanted to go here, let's say, what's a card we might need? Let's say we needed, I don't know, a Polluted Delta, okay? I can just type it in here, and it's going to ask me, or I could have used the drop down like an experienced player. But let's say I just want the cons one because I already know that's going to be the cheapest. I can view the top buyers and sellers. I can see Magic Online Bot is paying the most, $8.85, and they're buying 4 of them. And they have 150 plus tickets, meaning sometimes you'll interact with a bot and they want to buy from you, but they don't have enough tickets. Or, well, I guess it's just relevant. This isn't always totally up to date, but whatever. Now, if I want to buy it, I can look, okay, well, VRTS Store Bot has it right now, the cheapest, at $9.37. Another way I can do it is if I just go to MTGO Traders, which, of course, sponsors this video. If I want to just search their store, I find this just a lot easier than dealing with scrolling through the bots. So they have it available for $9.36. So as you can see, everyone's within a few pennies of each other. And for me, if I can make all my purchases from one place, that's just much better for time. And that's why I just use MTGO Traders. And they will buy and sell, of course. So let's say I wanted to work with MTGO Traders to get that card. I can type in their MTGO Traders here, and you can see they have many, many bots. Here they all say official MTGO Traders buy bot. So this one only buys, okay? SmartBot would both buy and sell. So let's trade with it. Now, I know this can feel a little overwhelming, but I promise you it's really not that bad once you get used to it. Sometimes they're busy. As you can see, this is just part of it, you know. And sometimes I do have some problems, but I'll just cycle through the bots here. All right, here we go. Now, let's say so we talked about buying a polluted delta. I guess I didn't double check to make sure they have it, but I bet they do. Now basically I'm just browsing their collection. So if I'm looking for polluted delta, just type it in. They have 4. And just like a shopping cart, I can take as many as I need. So if I only need 1, they're telling me, well, I need 9.36 tickets. Now also, I've mentioned how all these tickets have like decimals, like change, dollars and cents, right? But MTGO doesn't let you trade in a third of a ticket. So you end up having credit saved. That's why I like to use the same store over and over again as long as I can. Unless there's a huge price discrepancy, I just don't futz with it because I still have 0.44 tickets left from MTGO traders last time. So it's telling me instead of giving them 9 tickets, I need to give them 8.92, which still means I have to give them 9. In order to pay for this card, okay, I would have to make tickets tradable, and I'm going to show you how to do that, and they would just automatically take it. But let's take this out, and if I wanted to sell them cards, sometimes they'll just have you type sell over here, but a universal way to do it is to browse to their tickets. This usually works. If you go to other products, you scroll down. Actually, you can just, instead of being an idiot, I can just check tickets. Okay, they don't have any. This must not. Oh, I'm not seeing tickets to make. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. This must not be a sell bot. So or a buy bot. So let's just hold off on that and use a different bot. So if you wanted to buy this polluted delta, you actually have to exit out of the trade. You can't make something tradable in trade. It has to be tradable at the time of the trade. So if you want to buy tickets, you basically have to go to your collection and browse to your tickets. And I don't have any. However, if I did, I could right click on them and add to active trade binder. So if I had 100 tickets or the equivalent of $100, I could add 20 of them to my trade binder. If I knew I needed only 20, I try to not just put it all in the trade binder because that can make life a little complicated. But if you have tickets, you just need to add as many to the active trade binder as you need to purchase. Then you go back and trade with that bot. If we wanted to sell something, let me show you how to do that. So let's say, I know I actually have an extra thought knots here, so let's sell that. I'm pretty sure. Rarity, it's at rare. I'm pretty sure I have an extra thought knots here. When I say extra, yeah, I have 5. So I can right click. Now I could sell all 5 if I wanted to. But I'm going to use the option add all but 4 to active trade binder. Now I'm going to go to the trade area again and look for an MTGO Traders buy bot. Okay, right here. And hit trade. They're busy. All right, we'll try this one. Also busy. This is just part of it. I'm not going to edit it out because, I mean, this is real life on Moto. It's like sometimes you go to a booth at a GP and they are busy, right? I mean, that's just, I don't know how else to put it, right? But if we go into oh, I went into the wrong bot again, didn't I? Sorry about that. We want to go to the buy bot. I thought SmartBot would be able to do both, but apparently not. Okay, so now we're going here. It'll actually tell me now how many credits I have from previous trades, and all the cards that I actually have tradable that they want to buy, they're going to take automatically. So they browse your collection. They want this Thalia, 2 copies of Woodland, Thought Not Seer, and 4 Endless Ones. And it'll say, okay, take 12 tickets. So I'm getting $12. Look, they have 3,000 tickets. That's why I like to sell to MTGO traders. So I'm going to take 10, 11, 12 tickets. This is what I get. You will receive here. This is what they're getting. Now I hit submit. You need to confirm it. Always confirm, make sure that everything's good. And you'll see, bam, I got $12. Just like that. Now, if we go back to my collection, other products, here they are. Now, if I wanted to make them, I can add them all to the active trade binder, okay? And let's say I wanted to go back now and buy that polluted delta. Let's go to trade. Let's get in with this MTGO Traders bot. And again, you can use whatever bot you want. This is just the one I use, and they also happen to sponsor the channel. I pay for everything I get from them, so no weirdness there, but do as you like. Now, if I wanted to get that polluted delta, now that I have those tickets tradable, I can click on it, right? And it's going to tell me, okay, it's 8.92 tickets. So I can say, all right, that's good here. I give 8.9 tickets, hit submit. And bam, they take the tickets right here. If I would hit confirm, I'm not going to because I don't need another copy of polluted delta. They would automatically take the tickets out, and the polluted delta would be added to my collection. So I know that the trade area of MTGO seems a bit overwhelming, but as you can see, it's actually pretty easy to use, and there are a lot of powerful tools to make your life easier to manage your collection and make sure you're getting the most for your dollar. And that's why I also use like the MTGO Traders website, because you can purchase. You don't have to go through bots with them. You can also just purchase from their website. Or other people's websites. You don't have to use them. You actually don't have to trade with bots. You can trade with your friends as well. So if you go to your collection, for example, and you want to view whatever's in your trade binder, you could go and let's say you can create a binder here. I have so many decks, it's probably going to be impossible for me to find. Let's see. So if you wanted to add a binder, you could create here and let people look through it, put certain cards in your binders. If we went here to our binders, we could say you have your collection, your wish list, and now I can see what I have actively for trade. So right now, I have 2 tickets for trade. That's it. And Athalia. Actually, all my event tickets are for trade and Athalia. Now, if I add stuff to it, if I wanted to add a booster pack, there, that's in there. So if you want to trade with somebody, you have to add it to your binder. Now remember, you don't have to trade with a bot. So if you have a buddy who you're chatting with, let's say I'm chatting with, I don't know, whatever, Jim Bob. I don't know if I'll actually be able to show this. In fact, well, what I can do actually is show you buddies. If you view your buddies, everyone that I have is offline, but you can always go to your buddies and right-click. This is going to be covered up by my face, but here, let's go. Let's shrink this down a little bit. If I want to go to a buddy and trade with them, somebody I chat to, all I have to do is open the chat with them. And when they chat with you, you can right-click on their name. And here I can do right-click on their name and hit trade. And I can open a trade with them. Now, it's not as like, the trading experience isn't great. Like, they just see your trade binder, you see their trade binder, and you can trade. However, if you're trying to help someone out or borrow someone cards, I borrow out cards here and there for people that need decks. I can just trade with them directly. There's no money involved. You could take whatever you want. Done. So this is a different way you can trade not using a bot. I wanted to show that because you could trade with your friends just like in real life. You don't have to go through bots. So that's the buy, sell, and trade features of Magic Online. I hope this helped clear it up a little bit for you. If you have any additional questions, please make sure to post them up in the comment section down below. Stay tuned for more tutorials, which will all be a part of this playlist, and more openings and gameplay videos and all sorts of other awesome stuff here on MTG Headquarters. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.